Wiltshire's area boards were launched in June 2009 and represent a fundamental shift towards a new form of grassroots democracy. As interest and trust in national politics has declined, Wiltshire Council has sought to plug local people back into power by involving them in decisions that most directly affect them where they live. Through the area boards, local councillors are also in the driving seat to guide decisions and action in their local community area.
The Council has invested significantly to make the area boards a success, setting up a dedicated team with community area managers, democratic services, communications and technical support. The boards have become a powerful catalyst for partnership working and collaboration by bringing together council officers, public agencies and local people to solve local problems together.
So far, 86 area board meetings have been held across Wiltshire, taking local democracy out of the council chamber and into the heart of the local community. 5,547 local people have attended and participated at the meetings, an average of 65 people at every meeting, with over 160 local people turning out for one meeting in Corsham. But this new way of working is not all about meetings. The aim is to get more people involved in the decisions that affect them, and that means taking consultations out into the community. Around 1,220 people took part in the Area Boards review in January and February this year, and a further 1,161 people took part in the 2010-11 budget consultation events. Over 1,800 people took part in the Local Development Framework consultations in the autumn of 2009, and so far over 1,000 people have taken part in the Health and Wellbeing Fairs, where the local joint strategic needs assessments were used to look at priorities for each community area and to decide how to take action to address any problems. This level of involvement represents very significant and sustained levels of participation in local democracy, and the area board team is continuing to experiment with new and innovative ways of getting people involved. The Council's unique community issues system was launched in September 2009, and so far 831 issues have been referred to the boards, over 100 every month. By bringing together council services, public agencies such as the police and NHS Wiltshire, councillors, parish and town councils and the public, over 50% of these issues have been resolved so far. And this is where the community area managers are really making a big difference, coordinating and facilitating local action on behalf of the boards, the council and our partners.
The area boards have so far committed £549,000 to support 253 community projects through the Community Area Grant Scheme. This funding has generated an additional £3.1 million of external funding, delivering a total community benefit to Wiltshire of £3.6 million in the year so far. Every £1 spent by the area boards leaves us £5.60 of external funding, but of course it's not all about the money. An amazing diversity of projects have been supported, from arts and allotments to bird keeping and bell ringing, and from cricket and climate change to film clubs and playgroups.
Other projects include Amesbury is developing a community allotment project. Climate-friendly Bradford and Avon is going carbon neutral and supporting the energy upgrading of 100 households, 3 schools and 3 community buildings. Women's involvement in cricket is being promoted in Potton. Devizes has an open door drop-in centre for homeless people. A homework club, Infozone, has been supported in Melksham. The Panorama is coming to Pewsey, where local people are producing a pictorial record of their community. At the request of local people, Trowbridge now has no smoking signs in all of its play areas. Westbury is raising its profile by highlighting place of interest and history for visitors with blue plaques. A participatory budgeting event in Calne has decided on 5 top sites to enable people to cycle in and around the community area. Proposals for traffic management on the A4 and the new MOD site at Basil Hill have been revised to take into account the strong views of local residents. Young people with disabilities and their carers were invited to a day of participatory budgeting in Salisbury, where they decided to support a range of projects, including club nights known as Go Bananas, which is a project to help disabled young people have a safe night out, and a project for disabled young people to open and run a part-time cafe. All of these projects represent a very significant investment in Wiltshire's social fabric, supporting the continued well-being of many thousands of local people. One of the real success stories of the area board so far has been the Community Speedwatch scheme. The idea emerged after the area board's team realised that speeding issues were cropping up at every area board. A bid for a local public service award fund was approved, and now volunteers from 46 villages are assisting the police to monitor speeds and identify offenders across Wiltshire. There is still a way to go, but as so much has been achieved in such a short time, the future of area boards is looking very positive indeed.